Y&R spoilers. Billy's character needs a major overhaul to move forward. The Young and the Restless spoilers and updates tease that a complete character overhaul is desperately needed for the immature and non-committal Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson. It's about time for the child man that is Billy Abbott to grow up into a responsible grown man, instead of being such a dumpster fire train wreck. There have been times in the past when Billy seemed to make some grown man moves. There have been moments in the past when it genuinely appeared that Billy was on the verge of growing up and getting his life in order. Sadly, Billy consistently falls back into the pattern of being a self-centered failure with misguided ambitions. He shows no concern for the chaos he creates as long as he pursues his desires. This might be acceptable if Billy had ever achieved something significant, but when was the last time he experienced a true success? In every possible way, Billy embodies the definition of a loser. Kane called off his deal with Billy, considering him too much of a wild card. In the episode of Y&R that aired on September 18th, Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn, decided to cancel their agreement because he considers Billy to be too unpredictable. It's hard to fault Kane for this perspective, as Billy truly embodies that unpredictability. Nevertheless, even if Kane had delivered the AI software as he intended, Billy's plan to intimidate Victor Newman, Eric Braeden. But it was destined to fail. In what reality would Victor ever feel threatened by Billy and his threats? Billy is known for taking bold risks that consistently lead to failure. Viewers are left to witness Billy leap from one absurd venture to another, with nothing to show for his efforts. The Young and the Restless is once again putting Billy Abbott in the spotlight, and spoilers suggest his character is headed into a period of transformation that could alter his relationships and the balance of power in Genoa City. Billy has always been one of Y&R's most layered figures. Charming and reckless, brilliant and self-destructive, yearning for stability, but drawn to chaos. This new arc promises to dig deeper than ever before into what makes him tick, giving viewers a front-row seat to his inner conflict and the choices that will define him in the coming months. Fans know Billy as the quintessential black sheep of the Abbott clan. Growing up in the shadow of Jack and Ashley, he has long wrestled with feelings of inadequacy, fighting to carve out his own identity separate from Jabot and from the expectations of the Abbott name. Over the years, he has reinvented himself as a gambler, an executive, a family man, a journalist, and an avenger. Each reinvention has left scars and lessons, making him a uniquely unpredictable player on the Genoa City chessboard. Spoilers hint that the writers are ready to revisit this complexity, showing us not just Billy's flaws, but also his capacity for growth and redemption. The current teaser suggests that Billy is about to be tested on multiple fronts. Professionally, he may find himself at odds with Jack over the direction of Jabot, or with Victoria over corporate alliances, forcing him to decide whether his loyalty lies with family, business, or his own moral compass. Personally, he may be drawn back into old patterns of risk-taking and impulse, with new temptations threatening to undo the progress he's made. This tension between past and present gives the storyline its power, and allows the audience to see Billy as more than just a collection of bad decisions. He's a man constantly fighting himself, which makes for gripping drama. In your big news, Article U can explore Billy's long history of self-sabotage and self-discovery, trace his early romances and heartbreaks, his battles with addiction and gambling, his tumultuous relationships with Victoria Newman and Chelsea Lawson, and his complicated role as a father and brother. Each of these experiences has shaped the man he is today, and each will inform how he responds to the challenges ahead. By weaving in this backstory, you give readers a full picture of why the upcoming twists matter and how they fit into the larger tapestry of Y&R. Another rich vein to mine is Billy's ongoing struggle with identity and purpose. Is he destined to be a corporate titan, a maverick journalist, a crusader for justice, or something else entirely? Spoilers hint at a crossroads where he may have to choose once and for all who he wants to be, and whether he's willing to sacrifice personal happiness or professional success, or vice versa. This existential dilemma resonates with viewers because it mirrors real-life questions about ambition, family, and self-worth, making Billy one of the most relatable characters on daytime television despite his extreme circumstances. The ripple effects of Billy's storyline extend far beyond him. His actions impact Victoria, Lily, Jack, and even Adam Newman, all of whom have their own complicated histories with him. A bold move or a new betrayal from Billy could set off a chain reaction of alliances and conflicts, reshaping storylines across the canvas. This interconnectedness is part of what makes Y&R so addictive and gives you ample material to analyze in a long-form piece. Don't forget to highlight fan reaction and speculation. Social media lights up whenever spoilers hint at a new turn for Billy because audiences are deeply invested in whether he'll finally find peace or spiral again. Some root for his redemption, seeing him as a flawed but fundamentally good man. Others enjoy the chaos he brings when he succumbs to his darker impulses. Quoting or summarizing these fan debates adds energy to your article and shows how much the character matters to the show's legacy. Finally, your article can look ahead. Where might this arc take Billy by the end of Sweeps? Could he emerge as a hero who exposes corruption, a leader who revitalizes Jabot, or a tragic figure who loses everything once more? Could the show use his journey to comment on addiction recovery, family loyalty, or corporate ethics? By posing these questions and offering informed speculation based on his history and current spoilers, you give readers a reason to keep tuning in and checking back for updates. By expanding on each of these angles, Billy's past, his present dilemmas, the themes his arc touches, the impact on other characters, and the broader significance within Y&R, you'll have no trouble building a 9,000-word big news feature that feels rich and comprehensive. It will not only summarize the spoilers, but also contextualize them, celebrating Billy Abbott as one of the show's most compelling and enduring characters. Now, Billy and Sally are blowing up as a result of his self-absorbed nature. Currently, it seems that Billy and Sally Spectra's, Courtney Hope, relationship is also on the verge of collapse, leaving him unable to maintain any happiness in his personal life. Billy's self-absorbed nature prevents him from treating Sally well, making her better off without him. This could be an opportune moment for the show to reset Billy's character and implement some meaningful changes. Instead of behaving like a mature adult who has learned from his numerous mistakes, Billy often comes across as an impulsive teenager still in need of guidance. Is it time for Billy to finally mature and choose a more positive direction? Do you believe it's feasible for him to let go of his grudges and grow up?